This is a story about my platoon final exam before deployment. So it's the MRX. So the whole idea was to go out and test our capabilities before we went out to a real world mission of Japan. So it started out nighttime. Like at 10 o'clock, they let us start the mission. We drove out there with our night vision goggles and our Humvees and got out, started setting up our position. I was the medic or corpsman, so I just had to go find the BAS and set it up. Then all night we were setting up, nothing to do. Next day we did this split site, which was where we had our main site, and then we had word that people needed help at another location. So we split our forces up. I went to the split site. To get there, we were going to take a helicopter ride and then rappel down onto the landing zone and then walk to the site where we're going to set up. So we're getting in this helicopter, and I have like my day pack, my med bag, and my gas mask, all of it like strapped on. And Master Sergeant comes up, it's like, "Doc, take off your gas mask from your bag. There's too much shit for you to rappel down the rope. We don't want you breaking a leg." I'm like, "Well, okay, Master Sergeant." So take it off. We all get into the airplane, or not the airplane, the helicopter. Super cramped as expected, with like 8-9 dudes all cramped, jammed back in there. Start rappelling down, everything's going good, no one falls, no one hurts themselves. And then we do our little fancy walk where we go through the jungle and we get to our site where we're going to split site. So first thing we do is we set it all up, and then we're securing an aid station. So we secure the aid station, we're all doing that. We're helping humanitarian people, helping the local population, quote unquote. It's not real. And then one of them freaks out, pulls a knife, and gets shot. Well, shot doesn't actually happen in real life, just for the sake of training. Grab the dude, start treating him. Then meanwhile, all of the actors for the local population are freaking out, escalating the situation. And then they run by with like a smoke grenade, and they're like, "Gas, gas, gas." Go for my gas mask, which the Master Sergeant still had, because he's like, "Doc, take it off before you get on that helicopter." I'm like, "Okay." So then he comes over and he looks at me, he says, "Doc, where's your gas mask?" I'm like, "You told me to take it off before the helo." And he's like, "Yeah, that's true, but you're dead. Fall down." I'm like, "God damn it." But then later it's just like, "Oh, you were just incapacitated. It was just tear gas. All right, get up." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we did all that. We break it down, and then we break down all the razor wire we set up, and we start making our way to the next place we're supposed to secure. There, the platoon's given paintballs, and there's people inside this building they have to neutralize. So but then since I'm the only corpsman, they had me sit in a truck, and they're like, "All right, you're there in case someone gets hurt for real life. Then afterwards, you're going to assess how they did things, like taking care of casualties, because they're going to take paintball rounds, get hit by them." So looking back on it, I was an idiot when my Marines took casualties and they're taking care of them. I was like, oh, you did this wrong, you did that wrong. I should have been like, oh yeah, dude, you did it right completely. Yeah, my Marines are good at what they did. Because then that led to us doing a reset where we had to spend even longer in the field. So I should have, looking back on it, just been like, because the other guys had no clue how to assess the medical triage. Like, I was the only true medical person there, so I was like, I could have just been like, yeah, no, they did it perfect. Good job. That would have been the end of it, but I was motivated and stupid. But then, yeah, we did a reset, which was like another 3 days out in the field, and we had to set up at that same location we secured with the paintballs, and we had mock gas attacks for, I think it was 9 times in a day. And it was just, we had to like get our gas masks on, we had to get all of our mop gear on, and that was just a hassle because it's like 11 at night, you're trying to sleep, or the people who aren't on watch are trying to sleep. Everyone's just trying to eat, rest, and then this gas attack rolls in. You have to spend like 10 minutes in your suit, not doing anything, not sleeping, not eating. So it was just a big, not fun time. That was the mock scenario that I had to go through before I went to Japan. Sounds fun, right?